Okay, we are rolling. If at any time you guys can't hear me, if my is unstable, if you don't mind just letting me know. I live in Arizona and we have the worst internet in the world. So I'm Jessica Craig. Just in case you don't know me or you haven't been on a Zoom with me before, I've been Stephen and I, my husband. Okay, yellow. Okay, we're good. Stephen and I have been doing this for 2 years this month. We started drinking ketones in November 2016, jumped straight into the business, and things just literally exploded and went crazy. And we're so thankful and so happy, and we absolutely love everything about it. So thank you guys for hopping on here. I figured that 12 o'clock would be a great time because a lot of people might be on their lunch break, but then we had to move it back. So anyway, thank you for hopping on. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. We've only got 45 minutes today. And I know personally I have hours worth of work to do today to reaching out to people. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to give you guys some ideas of things that you can do throughout the day. So we may take just a couple minutes between each thing to practice, actually working and doing them. But I would love if you can to actually write down these things that I'm suggesting to you if you don't already know. That way, after the Zoom, throughout the evening until midnight tonight, hey Des, you can be doing these things, not just during this 45-minute Zoom. So I say number one, if you do not have a Facebook post up yet, surely to God y'all do, get one up ASAP because that's a great way just to knock it out and see what kind of response you're going to get from it. A couple tips: do not post the flyer. Don't post exactly what the sale is. You can look around at my Facebook. You can look at Mandy's. You can look at all kinds of different Prove It promoters' Facebook posts just to kind of get some ideas of what you can post yourself. I would not recommend completely copying and pasting what someone else wrote, but you can definitely get inspiration and use that, to make your own. So what I did is I can't even remember what I did, but let me read it to y'all really quick. And it's gotten a ton of response. I'm like, dang. I just put, good morning, y'all. I have some news that is straight up ridiculous. I use emojis with everything, of course. This is 100% the best special offer ever in my whole history of drinking this magic juice. Whole box of Keto Max for freaking free. And this is just how I talk all the time. So if you don't talk like that, you might not want to use those exact words on your Facebook. People are going to be like, what? Drop a comment if you want all the dates. Christmas faux show came early. So that's definitely my verbiage and how I talk and stuff, but you kind of get the point. I'm ridiculously excited. I made it a point to make sure that people know that this is huge and they know I've been doing this for a while. And so for me to say that this is the best special offer that I've ever seen in my history of Prove It, I think got a ton of attention. So I've gotten lots of comments this morning from people who at least just want to know the details. So I've been super busy just responding to that post. I haven't even really gotten started on some of these things that we're going to talk about today. So make a really good Facebook post, number one, if you haven't already. If you have a great post that you made, I see Destiny said that her post brought over people that she'd never talked to before. So Destiny, if y'all want to go check out Destiny's post, or if you can write it in the comments exactly what you said, just so everybody can kind of get an idea. But I think for sure, make a Facebook post. Just don't post the flyer or give too much info away. Okay, so after your Facebook post, when we do working Zooms, has anybody never been on a working Zoom before? Like this is your first one? So okay, I think most of you have been on one. So normally when we do working Zooms, it's a lot of times it's not even during a sale. We're just doing income generating activity, like teaching you different things that you can do throughout your day to reach out to people and bring in, volume, bring in income. So when we have a sale, it's a little bit different in my opinion. There are certain things that you really need to do first to just depending on how much time you have to work your business. I know Lisa's at her full-time job, Stephanie's at her full-time job. There's probably a lot of you guys who don't get to do this full-time just yet. So you probably only have a limited amount of time to work your business. So I want to make sure that you're getting in those certain things that I feel like work best for me personally and are going to bring you more more sales. So I always start with reach outs after my Facebook post. So after I make that great Facebook post and I get people commenting and I'm responding to all of those people who have raised their hand and said that they're interested, then I go towards my reach outs. So I'm going to give you two different scenarios. If you're brand new, like you just got started in Pruvit, you don't have a list of customers that's a mile long, like you're just, you just got in. Your reach outs are going to be just to random people. You're going to think of your friends, your family, people that know and love and trust you, that you want them drinking this product. And you're just going to shoot them a message or a text, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you, and say your regular stuff. Like, hey girl, I don't even know if you've seen what I've been talking about on Facebook, but I'm fired the freak up. Like the more excited you can be about it and let people know like, oh my gosh, this is huge, the more they're going to respond to you and want what you have. If you shoot them a message and say, hey, check this out, here's my link, da, 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 da. Like if you do it like that, most people are not even going to respond to you. But if they can tell that you love this, that you're excited about this, that you want them to feel the way that you do, they're going to be more likely to at least take a look. So voice messenger on Facebook is an awesome feature. People can hear your voice. They can tell that you're super excited about it. It's so personal. It's amazing. So if you have not used the voice messenger, I really recommend that you send out voice messages today whenever there's a sale. So you're going to say something like this. If you're brand new, you're just reaching out to people, they've never even heard of this before. These are just random people on your Facebook, your friends, your family, whatever. You're going to say something like this. Hey girl, and I say hey girl for everything, so I apologize, Eric, but I'm sure you're not going to say hey girl. But I always say, hey girl, I'm so super excited. I don't know if you've seen what I've been talking about, but I found something amazing. Do you know anything about ketones or the keto diet? So that's just how you're going to start the conversation. Most likely they're going to respond to you. Yes, I've heard of it. No, I've never heard of it. Won't that kill you? Like you'll get all kinds of crazy things. Of course, your next step is going to be to have them watch the campfire video. And then you're going to say, and you're not even going to believe this. This is the craziest day that I have ever heard of in the history of Pruvit. Everybody's going nuts. Like literally, just put it on thick. Like act like that we're giving away $1 million today. Like make people feel like they literally have to get this deal. And then say, if you buy a box, you're going to get a whole box of our Maui Punch for free. So that's what you're going to do if you're brand spanking new, right? If you're not brand new, you've already got customers. You've already got people who know about this or either on a 5 or a 10-day trial or they're a regular website customer. Those are the people you're going to reach out to first before you do your random messages to people that you don't know, okay? So sorry if I'm going a little bit fast. I'm just trying to get all this in. If you're brand spanking new, reach out to randoms. If you've been in for a minute and you've got customers, whether they be website customers or 5 and 10-day trial people, those are the ones you're going to reach out to first because those people are going to be more likely to buy. They've already tried it, right? You know what I mean? Like you're going to reach out to the randoms too, but you're for sure going to reach out to the people who've already tried it first. I'm sorry, I'm just reading over the things. Okay, so Destiny just put, who has never gotten a free box of Keto Max? So I'm sure she got tons of comments on that. I love it, Des. So let's take if y'all want to take just a couple minutes, I don't want to spend this whole entire time working, but let's take just a couple minutes and maybe reach out to 2 or 3 people. If I usually start with my most recent customers because those are the ones who are most excited. So when I go to my cloud, I'll click on Manage Community and it'll show me all my my recent people first. So those are the ones that I reach out to. So that's where I'm going to start, because I have not even gotten a chance to do that today. And like I said, if you don't have any customers, take this time to just do some random reach outs. And I'm going to mute myself for a second so I can cough. Also, guys, I know, like, I had somebody who ordered like 2 days ago, and I'm always kind of weird about reaching out to them when they just ordered 2 days ago. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they just ordered. I don't know if they want to order again. Just throw it out there. Like, you don't know. And I always say this deal is crazy. Like, even if you don't need a refill right now, grab this deal, stick it in your cabinet, and this is going to get you through the holidays. And they will.
Hey, Jess, can I add something?
Yes.
One thing that I'm doing right now is I'm going, the invites, your contacts who have watched the campfire video. I'm actually texting them and telling them about, because I've had a lot of people watch the campfire video, but they haven't necessarily like went and purchased. They may have created an account or something like that. So I'm letting them know about the deal today.
On the new update with a Pulse?
Huh?
Are you talking about with the new update with a Pulse where it shows?
I'm just in my back office right now.
Okay. I don't know if you guys got the update or not. Mine didn't update, but Steven's did. So we kind of looked at it a little bit this morning, but I can't wait to like really get some time to dig into it. But this update is crazy awesome. It shows you literally everybody that watches your campfire video, if they requested a 5-day, like, I don't know, it just shows all kinds of cool stuff. It even gives you like verbiage to text out to people if you're unsure of what to say. It's going to be really, really cool and exciting for our business. So I'm pumped up about that.
Jess.
Yeah.
One thing I am running into a lot, like on my posts and stuff, is other promoters, customers, like people in my downline, they're customers that are like a million miles away from me.
Yeah.
Do you message them?
I do.
Yeah, I mean, if they're already a customer in the system, I would go ahead and message them, because it's not like you're taking any business away from anybody. When they log in and order, they're going to be in their own accounts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I was offering a trial special and I had a bunch of random people who were customers from other people commenting on my trial special, I would not sell to them. But if it's something like this, you're just informing them of the sale.
Okay, good.
So I think it's totally fine. Okay, so let's move on. I don't know how many of you guys are using the Instagram stories. If you are, raise your hand. If you use Instagram stories, y'all got to get up on that if you're not. So if you're using Instagram stories, something that I recommend, and you can also link it to your Facebook. So everything I put on my Instagram, on my story, will also go to my Facebook stories. So I'm not having to post twice. So I don't even think I've ever actually posted a Facebook story. So I couldn't even tell you how to do that. It just goes from my Instagram to my Facebook. But I will use the poll. So if you don't know how to do that, I'll try to explain it to you really quickly. But like you go to your stories up top, like you're going to put something, grab a picture, whatever. And then here's what I did this morning. And I do this all the time. I do the polls all the time. So people will click, yes, they're interested or whatever. So mine said, remember that time we gave away an entire box of Keto Max for free? And it just has a picture of a bottle of Maui Punch. And then it says, oh, wait, that's today. Who wants in? And I did these in steps. I didn't do it all in one. You can go watch my story to see how I did it. And then I put, for my poll, I put, you better tell me, or stalking the mailman. So that means they want to know about it or they already ordered. So I'll have people who will click on that poll. A lot of times people don't even mean to, but I message them anyway, like just to get the conversation started, because it's kind of easy to accidentally hit that poll. But you can click on it after you do the poll. You can actually click on your picture, and it'll tell you the people who voted. Those are people that you need to reach out to. So I try to do a poll almost every day, so it just gives me new people to reach out to about it. Sometimes they buy, sometimes they don't. Like I said, sometimes it was a complete accident that they even voted on it, but it's still getting me in front of people in conversations. And those are a lot of times the people who aren't willing to just raise their hands and say, hey, I'm interested, but they'll hit that button, but they've never commented. They've never private messaged me before, but it was just kind of like that turtle arm, that Mandy talks about all the time. Oh gosh, Lisa got 2 people from her Facebook story. That's awesome. I actually, I haven't gotten really good at watching Facebook stories. It is something that I'm trying to remember and put into my DMO each day, because I don't know if you guys heard my social media Zoom, but I found out that when you watch people's stories and you reply to their stories, it's the same in the algorithm as sending a private message to them. So it's creating that interaction, and then you're going to stay in front of them and they're going to stay in front of you, that kind of thing. So anyway, I'm trying to get better about my Facebook story stuff, but on Instagram, I watch stories more than I actually scroll through my Instagram feed. So I feel like there's probably a lot of people who are just like me who do that. So yes, Renee, whenever you go to your Instagram to post a story, so after you put in your picture, I'm going to walk you through it step by step. After you put in your picture, if you'll click up right at the top, it's like a little square with a smiley face. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Hang on. Do you see that? The little square with a smiley face? Can y'all see that at all? So you click on the square with a smiley face, and it brings up a whole list of really cool things that you can do to your story. So you can add music, you can tag a location, you can tag a hashtag, you can do those little GIFs. So if you GIF or GIF or whatever it is. So if you notice people that have like, the little people dancing or whatever on their stories, and you're like, how did they do that? Everything is under that little square with a smiley face. So you click on poll, and then you can type in where it says yes or no. You can change that to whatever you want it to say. So I do polls about stuff all the time, just for fun. So make sure you do that today. Sorry, I'm just reading over my notes. So after you hit if you've been in for a little bit and you've got customers, I would definitely start with your most recent customers first. And then after that, if you want to go all the way back to the beginning, you can reverse the order of your customers and start back in the day. It all just depends on how much time you have today. But I'm telling you, this sale is literally crazy, y'all. I ain't never in my life seen them give away a free box of Macs just for buying 1 box of Macs. I know one time back in the day we had buy 2, get 1 free, but buy 1 box of Macs and get the Maui Punch for free. Like, this is crazy. If I was a customer and my promoter did not tell me about this deal, I would be super TO'd. I would be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you didn't tell me about this. So make sure, if you can, whether it's a copy and paste, an email blast, whatever you have to do to literally reach everybody today, you have to make sure they know about this, because this is going to make your business go through the roof for the end of the month. But not only that, these people who are ordering this product today and are going to drink it throughout the holidays are going to have an incredible experience. They're not going to gain that holiday weight, and those people are going to connect you to more people. They're going to be your possible promoters. Like, just work your business today like the rest of the year in 2019 literally depends on what you do today. That's the way that I'm looking at it. Also, one more thing, that this is not part of the working Zoom, and I meant to start off with this and I totally forgot. This morning we've all been so busy, and from what I'm seeing, it's everyone talking about the buy 2 get 1, the buy 2 get 1. Like, that's what I'm seeing. That's what's so exciting for the customers. But guys, 35% off the Max Experience Pack. I added it up. That makes the max cost like less than $5 a pack. It's super, super cheap. So if you're not taking advantage of getting this product into your hands personally, so that way that you can move trials. Think about it like this. If you buy the Max Experience Pack on sale, whether you need product or not, you're going to be able to take those trials because you got such a great discount and you can offer them to people at a discount. So my goal is to buy the Max Experience Pack and have it completely sold and unloaded by mid-December. And that way at the end of December, all of those people, all these brand new people who have just tried a 5 or a 10-day trial of Max are going to be ready to order, are going to be ready to become regular customers, because December is going to be crazy. From what I remember from the last 2 Decembers, we have crazy promotions all month long. Like, it's just going to be nuts. So you definitely want to get this into as many new hands as possible. And the way you do that is by moving trials. So do what you got to do. Grab a credit card, borrow money from your mama, whatever. Like, get this Max Experience Pack and let's definitely move some trials. So that's my goal. Also, something else that I highly recommend is when you're in those conversations today, you're going to be in a lot of conversations because you're going to be reaching out to a lot of people, right? You're going to be reaching out to all your customers, all these people who are already drinking the product. If you have not had the conversation, or even if you have had the conversation, mention something about getting started with being a promoter. It doesn't have to be weird. It doesn't have to be salesy. I'll kind of give you my verbiage. And like I said, my stuff changes all the time. I don't have a script. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in that day as to what I say. But I always say something like, after I've talked to them about the sale or whatever, I'll say, hey girl, I don't even know if I've mentioned this to you before, but are you set up to get your free box next month? And then we'll start talking about that. And then if they're interested in the referral program or whatever, and I'll say, hey, I don't even know if I've mentioned this to you yet, but you can actually make some great side money with doing this. No pressure. Just let me know if you want to hear more. I think I froze. Did I freeze up? Did I freeze up a little bit? I didn't. Okay, y'all just froze. So I'll say something like, no pressure. Just let me know if you want to hear more about it. And then I will say, this is the key. This is the kicker. I will say something super, super personal. So I know most of my customers, right? They're my Facebook friends, or they're my real life friends, or whatever. I've gotten to know them over however long they've been drinking it. So I'll, even if I don't know them good, I'll go stalk their Facebook for a little bit and see if I can figure out a little bit about them. And then I will say, girl, I know you're a teacher and you could totally crush this. All those teachers in that school are going to be needing some ketones. I guarantee it. I think you could really do this. So if they're a hairdresser, oh my gosh, girl, you are in front of people all day long. Can you imagine how crazy awesome your business could be? Let me know if you want to hear more about it. Just something personal. And then maybe they have a large Facebook following. Oh my gosh, girl. And I say girl all the time. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, girl. Everybody loves what you put on Facebook. Have you ever thought about doing what I do? I think you could be so good at this. Like, just plant the seed in their ear and then start the conversation. And what a better, how awesome if they could start their business today with 35% off a Max Experience Pack plus a promotion to go and tell all their friends about it. We could have people hitting MVP that enroll by the afternoon and they could hit it by midnight. That's how crazy what we have right now is. Look at Paisley. Hey, Paisley. What you doing, baby doll? Are you slinging some ketones? Yeah. Okay, sorry. I got on a tangent. I got super, super excited just thinking about it. I'm really fired up, y'all, obviously. Also, something else. Hopefully you guys are really awesome and organized and actually have lists of people that you have talked to. That's something that I definitely need to improve on and work on, because can you imagine if you had an actual list, a notebook list of people who you've had the conversation with about becoming a promoter? like maybe they just weren't interested at the time, or maybe they said not right now, or I can't do it right now. This is not a good time. Go back and touch base with all the people. I'm going back to people who, either never said anything else after we had the conversation. Maybe they maybe they jumped on a potential promoter Zoom or something, and then, went silent. I'm going back to all those people today, and I don't care if they're interested or not. I'm just putting it out there. Hey girl, I know we talked about it in the past and I never heard back from you. I'm not even sure if you're still interested, but we have an insane promotion today, and it would be such a cool day for you to get started. Let me know if you want to hear more about it. Like, how easy is that? That's not weird. I don't feel like I'm bugging anybody. I'm just putting it out there, just letting them know about it. Okay. I'm sorry. So, yeah, I think I went through my list. Y'all tell me, Jess, or anybody who wants to unmute and tell me, Karen, I know you're doing so good this month. If there's something that you've got going on that you've done today or that you feel like would be super helpful to tell everybody, I would love to hear what y'all got going on. Oh, duh, Facebook Live. Hello. I haven't even talked about that. I am the world's worst, so y'all don't look at me. I'm the world's worst about not utilizing Facebook Live, and I have no idea why. I think I just get in my own head, or, just dumb stuff. I just feel weird about it. But every single time in the past that I've done a Facebook Live, I've gotten a great response from it, and it's not ever as bad as what I get worked up in my head about. So can everybody commit to doing a Facebook Live? I know Crystal Kaplan just did one. I'm so proud of you. Can everybody commit to doing a Facebook Live? And even if you're uncomfortable with doing it by yourself, just reach out to someone on your team. Be like, hey, let's go live together and do this together. Can everybody commit to that? Fitting it in somewhere today. I know it's scary, guys, but it works. I love watching Facebook Lives. I watch them all the time. Crystal, did yours go really well? I know you were super excited about that girl. It did. Awesome. Okay, anybody else have anything else? I think we have a, we'll just say be vulnerable, share before, and better pick in your vault. Yes. Like if you have your own story, that's what you need to be talking about today. People want to hear from you. Like I'm really bad about that too, because I lost all my fat. I did all those things, 2 years ago. And so I'm like, okay, everybody knows that I love it, that I've done good. And so I'll just talk about everybody else's stories and stuff all the time. But you know what? I'm constantly adding new people to my network, and Facebook is crazy and they don't show you everything. So for sure, I think today would be a great day to share your personal story. So what better way to do that than Facebook Live, when you can be totally vulnerable and share what this has done for you. But even if you can't do the Facebook Live, if you've got a great before and after picture, share it today. If you've got a great story, just post your story, whatever you've got going on. Yes, Kim, I'm with you, girl. I'm not going Facebook Live without makeup. I won't even do a Zoom hardly without makeup.
Hey, Jess.
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't have one planned for today and you can put one together for a mixer, my experience with my business personally in the last 2 months has been mixers is my jam. Like I'm rocking it with them. And basically what I've been doing is just extending that invitation to all the promoters in my circle that can make it there. And to say, hey, look, 3 days from now, we're going to have a mixer at this time. Bring your people. If you could get 5 or 6 people together and ask them if it's okay to go live. I've done that 3 times now with my mixers, and it crushes it for everybody to get to see that environment. Like, hey, look, we've got a couple keto snacks. Here's all these cool flavors. Hey, tell me what you think of the flavor. Go around the room real quick. What do you guys think? Everybody's all excited. My inbox gets blown up with that. So if you could get 3 or 4 people together today and then go live with it, I have 2 mixers a week booked now because of just that energy that's created with that. So it's a
Oh
really
my
good tool.
gosh, I love that. And I agree, there's strength in numbers. Like when you see more than one person talking about something, or you see, a couple, 3 or 4 people who are super excited about whatever, I want in on it. Like, what are they doing? Where are they drinking? Why are they so happy? What are they so excited about? And I know that it's that way for everyone. It's just how we are, I guess, as human beings. We have FOMO, right? We don't want to miss out on anything. So when people are ridiculously happy and excited about something and doing something together, you want to be a part of it. So for sure, Eric, thank you so much for reminding us of that. So if you have local promoters, y'all get together and just do a Facebook Live or do a keto mixer. Grab, everybody bring a guest over, and what a great day to get started. I mean, I'm super jealous for people who actually had mixers planned out for today. I know we've got a lot of people who are doing them on their lunch breaks and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be a huge, huge day for everybody. So did you want to say something else, Eric?
We actually planned one for next Sunday as a Christmas ugly sweater party.
Yeah.
And we're going to go live in the beginning, take pictures of everybody, let the crowd vote on them for the hour while we're doing our tasting and stuff. And then the person with the most votes gets a 5-day, and the promoter that brings the most people gets a 5-day.
I love that. That's so fun. People want to have fun. Okay, Jess, you tell us your thing.
Okay, we talked about stories, but one thing that helped me yesterday that I did is tying your whole experience together in a story. So some people just follow you now, or they have followed you recently, but they didn't follow you from day one. So I went and got back the pictures from day one when I was miserable, when I was 4 sizes bigger. I got the pictures of Kyle before he lost 40 pounds, and I did a timeline on my story. And you would be shocked because I added in all kind of tidbits about the business, how it's helped my family. You would be shocked at the messages because it just really solidified everything for people and tied it all together for them. You're not just this is something you've believed in for a while.
I love it. I loved your story. I messaged you right away and I was like, oh my gosh, I got to do that. And guys, let's just not forget, and this is something that I've been reminded of here just in the past couple of days. Okay, I love what ketones have done for me. I love that I lost weight. I love that I sleep better. I love that my mood is better. I love that this product is helping so many people. But what is so unreal to me is what this business has done for me and my family, and what it's doing for so many other people's families. So, I think for sure today we want to get out there and share the product, but do not be afraid to share your business story. Do not be afraid to reach out to people and say, hey, I was just thinking about you. I have no clue if you would even be interested in hearing about it, but I think you would really rock at this. Have you ever considered doing what I do? Just freaking reach out to people. All they're going to say is, nah, or ignore you completely. That's the worst that's going to happen. Nobody's going to come burn your house down. Nobody's going to talk ugly about you. That's it. So just reach out to people, because if Mandy had not reached out to me, I wasn't praying for a product, really. I was praying for something to help my family financially. And so I think about that all the time. There's probably a ton of people who are in my same situation that I was in 2 years ago, barely able to pay their bills, stressed out to the max, and just praying for something to come their way to change their lives financially. So remember that, guys. What we have here, this business that we have here, is just as amazing as ketones. So don't forget that and use that today. I'm about to pee my pants, so if nobody has anything else, I'm going to hop off. Are we good? Y'all feel like this was helpful? I know we didn't actually do a ton of work, but hopefully you guys took some notes of stuff to do all throughout the night. We're staying up till midnight. We're going to get it done. So love y'all. Have an awesome day. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.